My name is Faten Gaffrey, and I am a food enthusiast. Come with me to discover Maryland's restaurants and get to know your chef. If you're in the mood for great seafood, you don't have to go fishing or drive miles to the coast or fish markets. Founded in November 2016, the Hudson Coastal Raw Bar and Grill has been serving exquisite seafood dishes in Howard County. Local couple Trisha and Brad Hudson have meticulously crafted an amazing array of menu items serving coastal favorites from Prince Edward's Island to the Florida Keys. They purchase their fish whole or whole side and butcher them in-house. They use the offcuts of the fresh fish in their ceviche, seafood chili, and of course, the seafood risotto. Hudson Coastal was voted Best New Restaurant in 2017 and within a year won Best Overall Restaurant in Howard County. I was introduced to Chef Joel Young, who is also a Howard County native. Chef Joel is going to show us how to prepare something that's very popular on their menu. Good morning, Chef Joel. Thank you for welcoming us in your kitchen. Can you tell us what you're going to prepare for us today?
Certainly. We're going to be making seafood risotto. It's one of our most popular dishes. People absolutely love it. It's one of those things that's easy to do at home as long as you know the basic steps to get you there. The most important ingredient in any risotto is going to be arborio rice. The reason you want to use arborio rice over other rices would be because it has an extra starch content, which will give you that nice creamy flavor that you're looking for out of a risotto. You want to get just a little bit of vegetable oil. Let that warm up a second. Next, you want to start to sweat your onions just a little bit. So as you're getting your onions warmed up, you want to then add the arborio rice. It's very important with arborio rice to toast it a little bit. You're not looking to cook it or even brown it, but you do want to bring out just a little opaqueness in the rice. As you look at it, you'll start to see both the onions and the rice start to get a little more opaque. We here at the restaurant use a stock made up of fish bones and shrimp shells. We call it our seafood stock. It's the base for a lot of our dishes. It gives a really great seafood flavor. So to this 1 pound of arborio rice, I'm now adding 4 cups of the seafood stock. And we'll just let that sit, give an occasional stir here. So now at a nice rolling boil, you want to start adding in your saffron. And as you can see, it starts to get this beautiful yellow color to it right away. So after you're done cooking the rice down, for our purposes here at the restaurant, we like to cook it maybe 3/4 of the way for what you like the finished product to be, because it's still going to get a little more heat in the pan.
Right.
But it should look something similar to this. Maybe if only a little bit more creamy because you've cooked it a little longer.
So what's the next part?
The next part is my favorite part, is actually putting together the dish. Again, we're going to start with just a little bit of vegetable oil. Starting to see the heat rising off the pan. It's an indication to me that we're just about where we need to be. So we'll start by adding in our shrimp. Here we have a mixture of both mahi-mahi and tilefish. And we're just going to start to lightly saute.
All right, and that's going to cook pretty fast.
This will cook pretty fast. However, it will not cook quite as fast as the mussels.
Right.
So we're going to reserve those to the side for just a moment. And we'll add those in once these are just about where we want them to be. Add just a pinch of salt and pepper at this point. We're going to add a little bit more of our seafood stock. At this point, we'll go ahead and add the mussels as well. And we're going to go ahead and add our marinara.
And this marinara, you said it's done here?
It is. We make it here.
What are the main ingredients, like, other than the tomatoes?
I can't tell you all my
secret recipe.
No, just kidding. No, it's got a little bit of Merlot wine.
Okay.
It's got a little bit of red and green peppers, which gives it a little bit extra sweetness. Basil, garlic.
Nice.
You know, nothing too crazy, but it's all about the preparation.
Right.
If you cook it nice and low and slow and let those peppers really add a nice sweetness and flavor to it, it makes a huge difference. All right, at this point, we're about ready to add our rice. So the arborio is going to go in. And you'll see with that little bit of marinara and the saffron in the rice, you'll end up with a beautiful sort of orange color.
Nice.
And then at this point, you just want to, again, add just a tiny bit more stock. Let all those flavors combine. Then, right at the end, to finish the dish, before we're actually going to pull it off of the burner, we're going to add just a squeeze of lemon juice, just to add some nice citrus flavor in there. And to pull the risotto together and sort of tighten everything up, just a little bit of Parmesan cheese, which we'll hold a little back to the side as a garnish as well. At this point, you can go ahead and cut the heat source. Give everything one final mix. And we're ready to plate up.
Yep.
So to begin plating, we here at the restaurant like to just take the mussels and sort of put them around the rim of a bowl. I like to reserve 1 or 2 shrimp to the side, and then I'll go ahead and start piling the rice towards the middle. Take these 1 or 2 shrimp that we held back for a second and sort of throw them right on top.
Nice.
Just for a little extra presentation. Tiny bit more Parmesan cheese right over the top. And there you have it. That's our seafood risotto.
Thank you. That looks delicious. Seafood risotto at the Hudson Coastal Raw Bar and Grill. A delicious, hearty dish that will satisfy your taste buds.